Man, just falling in love with India. Anyway, yesterday morning we were at the Taj Mahal for sunrise. Today we're at this fort in Jaipur. Check out this sunrise, it's incredible. Wait for it, 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 wait for it. Boom! Just ridiculous. Right, sunrise of the fort. Done.
Tick and recommended.
Yeah, very cool place.
Great place.
We're actually so cool we might come back tomorrow to try, because it's pitch black when you get here and you're trying to find a cool little spot. Anyway, so today's just gonna be a crazy day of ticking off
Jaipur in one day, basically.
Yeah. So
next up is another fort. I think it's got Amber Fort.
Another hole in the ground, another stepwell. Very exciting.
Very excited about.
Some water palace, which looks pretty cool.
Yep, and then some monkeys.
Some monkeys.
And street food.
Yeah, lots of food we'll be eating.
All the food. All of the food.
All right, so
see you in a bit. So this is our standard breakfast. This morning we're going for aloo paratha and maybe a little chai tea as well. Aloo paratha.
You know you're in a tourist town when you see elephants coming to work. Don't ride the elephants, bad tourism. Bad tourism. $20 to ride these things. Sit up on the top there.
And there's a bus load of people just turned up to go on them.
Yeah. Just around the corner there's maybe 30 or 40 elephants.
It's pretty full. Like,
yeah.
Another 10 have walked past.
Packed full of elephants. And about, a line of tourists waiting to just jump on their elephant. Bad tourism. This whole fort is actually, it's like amazing.
It's one of the highlights so far, and India's been pretty good. So.
It's huge. Apparently it's a 12-kilometer walk around. I don't know if that's one
all
loop.
of it. I think that's one of them, yeah. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Hopefully you'll be able to get the drone up to give you some kind of perspective. This place is incredible.
It's just so big though, I can't believe it.
It's crazy.
We need to do a bit of research though. I have no idea what the story is.
Don't know when this thing was built, don't know anything about it, so we'll do a little bit of research.
Maybe that plaque over there.
We'll have a look.
We'll have a look. So yeah, we came to Jaipur and we kind of thought it was another big city and there'd be some stuff to do. But we're both like blown away by this fort. In fact, the whole area is just insane. Lots of tourists, but definitely recommend it. And yeah, hopefully we can get some drone shots and show you guys. But in India, they're getting pretty strict on that, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, I mean, I've been to the Great Wall of China, and this isn't far off.
Look at it, it's huge.
It's never ending. And it looks like it's a whole way around the city.
I don't know if you can see it. It goes there, all around there. Something's going crazy. We're just getting told to run away. It's like an elephant's gone nuts or something. We don't know.
Everyone's got very serious very quickly, and we have no idea why.
Literally, they're just like clearing us out of here. Very strange. There's an ambulance here. No idea what's going on. Maybe someone fell off one of the elephants?
Well, plus now, there's a really nice view of the garden over there.
Yeah. I reckon an elephant just went elephants and just kicked those people off. Ambulance is back. Still have no idea what's going on. Still can't leave.
They're flying around though.
Lots of crazy, angry security guards though. We got kicked off that ledge from just before because I don't think they want tourists to see whatever's happening. Just had a chat to one of the security guards. That guy. So it turns out 2 of the elephants had a fight while tourists were sitting on top of them. That'll probably be the best $20 they've ever spent.
Unless they got injured.
Yeah, but I mean, good. I think good that the tourists are on there. Don't ride elephants. You know, the good news is we did find out today that India is planning on banning elephant rides. This will probably help that cause.
Yeah. So look, it's a long shot, but there's a lot of people down there that are freaking out. Having recently watched the Titanic movie, we know music is a good distraction. We just found some guys with a drum overlooking the square, so we're going to give it a go and hopefully get the spirits in a better order.
Yeah. Excuse me, mate. We're looking good, James.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, we've done our piece. We're good. The gates are back open. Free. Thank you. Thank you.
People are still riding elephants. I wonder if they know that 2 elephants just had a fight. Should we ask them? Very quickly, we're going to skip the stepwell. We're going to go up that thing there. Might not look that high from here, but there's a lot of stairs. But it's pretty funny to get up here. We just walked along the street, spoke to some street vendors. They pointed us through some little door, and now we're on top of a roof. Walking along top of a roof until we get to this Great Wall of China. There's some more kids that are going to want money for being a guide, probably. They seem more unfit than we are. Lots of stairs, huh? Hard work. You got to stop the smoking. What's up? Yeah. How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? Good to meet you. You tired?
Yeah, it's already happened. Can we be your guide? Kids want to be our guide for a...
No, it's alright.
What's the story? I think we're okay. I think we know which way to go. Oh my god, we are unfit. She's dripping with sweat. Did make it to the top of this little fort wall. Very, very cool.
Yeah, we're sweaty.
From up here you can literally see everything. So let's climb up this thing quick. Look at this. Hopefully you can see it. There's literally, like, I didn't know this about Jaipur. This fort wall is 12 kilometers in this little thing. There's another fort wall there. There's another fort wall out there. There's another fort wall there. There's just these forts everywhere. Very cool. Really unexpected for us, I guess. Probably our fault for not really doing much research. But
Nice surprise.
man, India, you just keep surprising us. Unbelievable. So next up, that place, that thing, Water Palace. It's,
I mean,
yeah.
we don't have a guide or anything, so I honestly can't tell you anything about it. Apparently it's built in 17 something. Still pretty cool. Oh yeah, and like, I don't know who lived there, but they must have been pretty worried about security because they got forts all the way around here. And even if you get through that, you've got to somehow swim over to the palace.
Which we're not going to do, so there's not much we can do here. Like, the palace is over there, we're over here.
So it's pretty hot, and we're going to press on to the monkey temple palace thing.
All right. Weird how used to this you get. Like, it's just not a big deal anymore. There's cows everywhere. So my camera's about to die, so you won't see too much of this, but this monkey temple is pretty cool. It's just a temple with a whole bunch of monkeys running around.
In the middle of like some canyon.
And everyone just feeds them bananas. I'm sure you pay for them, but I found one on the floor because we're cheap. And try to give it to a monkey. So it's very cool. Monkeys everywhere, and it just keeps going up, all up there, but you probably won't see that because my camera's gonna break. Not break, battery's gonna die.
So that's Monkey Temple done. We're gonna head home, but it's been an awesome day in Jaipur, so definitely recommend it. And yeah, we're gonna go chill out for the afternoon and get out the sun.
Okay, another small issue. Motorbikes with my tank bag. This guy, Jivvy or Givvy or however you say it, usually has this little rigid thing in it. So it just sits like quite a rigid bag on my bike. But the zip broke, and it broke at a really bad time. Because in this bag I keep the camera that we're filming on, which is quite expensive, and the microphone and a couple other things, but mainly it's the camera's house. So the zip broke, which meant this lid popped open, which meant the camera went. The camera survived, the lens survived, the filter I used did not survive. That's a huge crack. It's a $250 filter. Gone. So that sucks. So Givvy or Jivvy, I'm sure you make good bags, but this one screwed me. Anyway, so what my solution now is, because I can't find a proper tank bag in India, so my solution is, I found this little children's school backpack. So what I'm doing is, I've actually taken the harness off this thing, unstitched it, and I've stitched it onto the back of this bag, just hand stitched it. But my skills are not very good, so it's all coming loose already. So what I'm going to do is quickly take it around the corner to a guy on the side of the road. I saw him doing some sewing, and I guess I'll see if he will be able to sew that onto the bag. So let's see if that will hold up. A $7 child's backpack from India versus a $100-odd Jivvy bag, which broke and screwed my $250 filter. So I guess next step is let's go to the guy sewing things.
मैं तो वीडियो बनवा रहा हूँ अपनी अपना हिसाब नहीं खिंचवा रहा हूँ.
Boom! Finished!
Yes.
On there, solid. And it cost a whole $2. Love this country. So we left Jaipur. This time we started heading southwest towards Pushkar in the Ajmer district.
So the desert, I mean, it was bloody boiling riding through there. It's like being in the Australian outback again, but it was really beautiful as well. So we kind of enjoyed riding through there, and now we've got to Pushkar. It's just crazy. I mean, obviously India's massive, but this area is worlds apart from where we entered India. Yeah, the food as well. The food's different. I mean, when we entered in the northeast, it was mostly Christian, it turned out. The roads were non-existent. It's just all mountains, and now we're here in the desert.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, it's great.
It's yeah, it really is. It's just worlds apart. We're going to struggle to make this video short because every place we go to is just so different and so cool that we want to show you guys so much. But we're going to try to keep this short. So we, like I said, we're in Pushkar. You can see the sun has just hit our face because we've just got to probably like the touristy area where people come to check out the sunset. So
that's what we've done.
Yeah. So have a look. And it came out and it was just... Oh, it's nuts. It's pretty cool though. Kind of liking Pushkar. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's a bit touristy, but very, very cool. Now we're off for another 8-hour ride to New Delhi. We were scared to get to the big smoke. But here we go. So we made it to New Delhi. Here we are. Beautiful. And BP. BP everywhere. Hot. It's alright though. It is really hot. It's only going to get hotter. Yeah, so we're kind of treating this as our halfway point. To be fair, on the map it kind of is halfway. So we're actually going to have a little bit of a break off the bikes. I'm going to go to Nepal to visit my girlfriend, do some trekking. Yeah, I'm off to Sri Lanka to find elephants and turtles and jungles and things. Whatever else has to offer. Yeah. So yeah, we're back in just over 3 weeks, and then yeah, we'll take on the second half of the trip. I thought it would be fun to take a 48-hour sleeper train to head to the south of India, and then flew over to Sri Lanka to meet my friend Laura. We took in everything that Sri Lanka has to offer. Went to the jungle, went to the beaches, made some elephant friends, made some turtle friends, and made some more human friends. James, on the other hand, took a flight to Nepal to meet up with his girlfriend Jen. They spent some time trekking through the Himalayas, in particular the Manaslu circuit. Meanwhile, back in India, we needed someone to look after our bikes while we were away. We put a post up on Horizons Unlimited, and someone named Siddhi answered. More on him in a moment. We are back after a 3-week rest, far too much food. And I haven't really had to shave much either, so... Yeah. So it's been really good to be off the bikes. We, like I said, 3 weeks, kind of get off the bikes and reset and get excited for the rest of it. Yeah, it does sound stupid, but I mean, we've done, what, 4 or 5 months on the, 5 months on the bike, and it becomes just normal life, you know, getting up, riding. It's still amazing, but I know, well, we definitely both feel like we're just so excited to get going again. It's kind of phase 2, sort of get on the bikes and, yeah. It is true. Roll on. It is true. So, from here, we're going to go see Siddhi, who's been looking after our bikes. Yeah, the hero. The absolute legend. We're going to give him a good service as well. We haven't really paid too much attention other than oil changes. So we'll do that, be here a couple of days in 42-degree New Delhi, and then, yeah, set off. So that's a very bent spark plug. Look at that. So what's happened is, I think I'm not going to lie, we do drop our bikes every now and then. I think what's happened is this bike's dropped on its left side and the petrol tank is knocked into the spark plug cap, which was completely bent. They've actually had to tape it and fix it. That was snapped completely off. So I'm actually doing a little bit of an upgrade on my bike as well. It has aftermarket suspension, but it was for a lot lighter weight than I'm doing. So I've actually got some new springs. I'm going to put in a forks which are a bit heavier and should hopefully stop my bike bottoming out on the dirt road. So this is going in. Should make a big difference, and thank you to Technic in Sydney who actually sent these out to me, so shout out to you guys. At Siddhi, this guy has looked after us so much.
Cheers, man.
Yeah,
good to know that.
Looked after our bikes, and he's now brought us to this mechanic. They're called Speed Monks?
Speed Monks Performance Center, yeah.
Speed Monks Performance Center in Delhi, and they are also really looking after us. Siddhi's about to go, but we are going to meet him up for breakfast for a ride tomorrow morning.
Yeah. And we'll talk to him properly then, and he can tell you what he's been up to. Yeah,
he's doing some exciting things. Doing some great things in Delhi, so super. Chat soon. Ciao. All right, it is 5 a.m. 5 a.m.
Phase 2 begins.
And we're just about to get ready to leave Delhi. City's here, it is. We're going to hit the road, we're heading to Amritsar, which is the border of northern Pakistan. But we're going to stop off, have a few breakfast, have a little chat with Siddhi, and then I think it's about 8.5 hours on the road. Yeah. Big day today. Should be weird because we've been off the bikes for over a month, so to hit an 8.5 hour day straight up is going to be fun. Alright, see you soon. Alright, so we've just stopped. We've done about 150k today.
Yeah.
Had a little aloo paratha, one of our last few.
I'm actually a little bit emotional about the last aloo paratha.
But yeah, we hit the road. Like we were saying, so the city's really gone out of his way to look after us. Just, can't thank him enough, honestly. And like I said just before, he is doing some exciting stuff. So very quickly, tell us the details.
Hi guys, so I am the founder of a company called Throttle Out. This is a touring company that we've created in India. So we've started with 3 tours in India, namely 2 in the Himalayas and 1 in the deserts of India, which is Rajasthan. And these are bespoke tours on dual sport motorcycles. So we love riding dual sport ourselves, me and my elder brother. And the bikes that you're going to be using are the Royal Enfield Himalayans, which is quite a nice bike for India based on the road conditions.
It's the best bike for India.
Yeah. We do the packages, the tours on these motorcycles, and we put you up in the best of accommodation. So the riding is dual sport riding, so you get a mix of trail riding, a bit of blacktop, so we're not letting you ride on the blacktop all day and get bored. We have carved some niche, some nice GPS routes, and we'll take you inside where the real India is. So that's the whole idea of it, and the tours have already started. You can visit the website, which is www.throttle-out.com. So that's our website. If you have any queries, just drop us a line.
We'll put a link in the bottom of the...
Yeah, we'll be more than happy to help you out. I'm super stoked to ride with these two.
Yeah.
They're on a world tour, and we helped them get the bike sorted at a workshop in Delhi. And it's awesome to see them riding out to Pakistan now. So best of luck to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Cheers.
Hello.
Welcome Amritsar.
Sorry, say again?
Welcome Amritsar.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So here we are at the Wagah Border. So we're actually just before we cross into Pakistan. There's a ceremony they do each day where it's Pakistan and India kind of face off. So I think it's kind of the ideal thing to do just before we pass into Pakistan, and a really nice ending to our trip in India. So yeah, we'll get some footage and show you guys what it's like. Apparently it's quite intense, and especially at the moment because India and Pakistan aren't exactly getting on. So it should be pretty interesting, but we're very excited. Speak to you soon.
So I think people are going to start dancing. It's like being in a sports center. It's like a football match. It's like a football match. It's like, but they separate the foreigners from the locals. There you go. Look, I guess they're dancing. Look at the dance music going on. Everyone's going nuts. Check this. This is the India side. That's the Pakistan side. Now you can actually hear me. You can see Pakistan doesn't have that many people on its side, but the Indians go nuts celebrating this thing. Like India versus Pakistan war cry? Like a chant, like a war cry. This is India going. opening ceremony of like the Olympics or something. They really go nuts and they love it. So it's about 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go see a golden temple.
So we're in Amritsar, apparently Golden Temples, well, it's definitely one of the highlights to go see. Apparently 4 AM is the best time to do it because they bring out a holy book and they play a load of drums and things. So,
What's the poo?
Oh.
That's not poo, it's a bag. It could have been poo.
We don't really know much about it, to be honest, so we're going to go in and see what happens.
But they give you free food.
Yeah,
Can't complain then.
24/7, free food, so
There we go. So this one's a bit different. This is a Sikh temple, which is probably the first Sikh temple we've been to.
yeah, definitely.
So usually you have to wear things, you know, they cover the bottom half of you, which we do here too, but in this one we actually have to wear a headscarf. They don't want to see our hair.
It's understandable, really.
It's just literally people sleeping everywhere. We still need to find out headscarves. Put them on your head.
Well, this one's half already made. We'll try it out. Pirate.
This guy's head was small. Unfortunately, we found out that we weren't allowed to be filming in the temple, so this is all we can really show you. But it is without doubt one of the most impressive religious attractions we've ever been to. So if you are in the area, or even close to this area, highly recommend checking it out. All right.
So we're here. This is it. We just spent the last probably hour and a half getting out of customs at India. It was actually really nice. It just took a long time, as everything does in India.
But it's kind of like the first time they've actually gone through all our
of our
bags.
bags,
When we came into India, they kind of had a little quick look, but this time they kind of really went through it.
Yeah.
It's been kind of bittersweet, isn't it? I mean,
I know, I'm actually really upset today, especially the last day. The last day was awesome with the ceremony,
Very
which,
cool.
by the way, we're about to ride in where we saw the ceremony last night,
yeah,
which was really cool.
we'll tack it on to the end of this. We'll be going through and you'll see it. It's the same spot. But it is bittersweet because India is one of those countries where I think you can absolutely fall in love with it, and then sometimes it just drives you insane.
And that's in the same day. You'll
Yeah.
wake up and you'll hate it, then 2 hours later you'll love it, then you'll hate it again.
So I mean, very happy and very excited to be going into Pakistan and to the rest of the, the next few countries are going to be great. But I really am going to miss this country. It holds a special part of me.
Yeah, I want to come back for sure.
Definitely.
Anyway, on to Pakistan.
Anyway, so yeah, so this is the end of, I don't even know what number video this is, but next one, Pakistan, which is just there. You can't see the flag, but it's up there somewhere.
Yeah. So thank you, India. You've been awesome.
Yeah.
And on to the next spot, I guess.
Next part of the adventure. All right.
See you later.